Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ABC English Story. I'm so happy you are here today. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you sure you're saying it right? Even intermediate English speakers at levels A2 or B1 still make some very common mistakes. For example, do you sometimes say less apples instead of fewer apples? Or maybe you're not sure about the difference between affect and effect. Perhaps you say me and John went when actually it should be John and I went. Don't worry, you are not alone. These are some of the most common English misconceptions, and today we are going to clear them up one by one. Here's how this lesson will work. First, you will listen to a fun and natural conversation between friends. Next, we will look at important vocabulary and grammar. Then, you will practice answering questions about what you heard. After that, we will do shadowing, repeating line by line so you can really train your speaking muscles. And finally, I will give you tips to practice every day. By the end of this lesson, you will understand these tricky points much better, and you will sound more natural and confident when speaking English. So, let's get started.
Part 1, Listening Practice. Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Hi, Emma. I'm good. I just had breakfast. I ate less apples than yesterday.
Tom, listen carefully. Did you say less apples?
Yes. Is that wrong?
Yes, a little mistake. We use fewer with countable things like apples. So you should say, I ate fewer apples than yesterday.
Oh, I always get confused. I usually say less people came to the party.
That's a very common mistake. Remember, countabella fewer, uncountabella's less. So you should say, fewer people came to the party, but less time, less water.
Got it. Fewer apples, fewer people, less water, less time.
Hey, Emma, I have another question. What's the difference between affect and effect?
Great question, Anna. Listen carefully. Affect is a verb. It means to change or influence. Effect is a noun. It means the result. For example, the weather can affect my mood, verb, but the effect of good weather is happiness, noun.
Oh, so affect is action, and effect is result.
Exact.
Can I ask something? Yesterday I said, me and John went to the park. My friend corrected me.
Your friend was right. We don't say me and John went. We say John and I went to the park.
But why?
Here's a quick trick. Remove the other person. Would you say me went to the park? No. You would say I went. So the correct sentence is, John and I went.
Ah, that's easy to remember.
Emma, what about bring and take? I always mix them up.
Good one. Bring means to carry something towards the speaker. Take means to carry something away from the speaker. Example, bring your homework to class, or take your trash out of the room.
So if I say, I will bring this book to your house, is that right?
Careful. If you're already at your house, I should say, I will take this book to your house. But if you are at my house, I can say, I will bring this book to your house.
Oh, wow. It depends on the direction. That's tricky.
One more. I often hear and listen. Are they the same?
Not exactly. Hear is passive. You don't try. It just happens. Listen is active. You use effort and attention. For example, I hear music outside. The sound just comes. But I listen to music every morning. That's a choice.
Ah, so listen is when I focus.
Exactly.
Yesterday, I told my mom. I said, her that I was busy. She laughed.
Yes, that's another mistake. We tell someone something, but we say something. For example, I told her I was busy. I said I was busy, but not I said her.
Wow, English is full of these little traps.
Don't worry, guys. Mistakes are just signs you are learning. But one more thing. Pronunciation. For example, the K in no is silent. We don't say k now, we just say no. The B in doubt is also silent. We don't say dao bat, we say doubt.
Oh, so many silent letters.
And sometimes I say comfortable, but my friend says comfortable.
Yes, the natural pronunciation of comfortable is comfortable. And restaurant is not restaurant, it's restaurant.
Oh, I see. Pronunciation is tricky.
But with practice, it gets easier. And that's what we will do in today's lesson.
Part 2, Vocabulary. Now that you listened to the conversation, let's slow down and learn the important words and phrases. I will explain 6 common English misconceptions. After each one, I want you to repeat after me. Ready? Let's go. 1. Less versus fewer. This is a classic mistake. We use fewer with countable nouns. Countable means we can count them. Apples, cars, books, people. We use less with uncountable nouns. Uncountable means we cannot count them. Water, time, money, rice. Example 1. There are fewer cars on the street today. Example 2. I have less time in the morning than in the evening. So remember, countable equals fewer. Uncountable equals less. 2. Affect versus effect. These two words sound similar, but they are different. Affect is a verb. It means to influence or to change. Example: lack of sleep can affect your mood. Effect is a noun. It means the result of something. Example: the medicine had a good effect on my health. So, affect equals action, verb. Effect equals result, noun. Quick trick, think affect equals action. That will help you remember. 3. Bring versus take. These two are about direction. Bring means to carry something toward the speaker or listener. Example: please bring your homework to class tomorrow. Take means to carry something away from the speaker. Example: don't forget to take your umbrella when you leave the house. So bring equals toward me, take equals away from me. Quick tip: if it's coming here, use bring. If it's going there, use take. 4. Hear versus listen. These two are often confused. Hear is passive. You don't try, it just happens. Example: I can hear birds outside my window. Listen is active. You make an effort, you focus. Example: I like to listen to podcasts when I walk. So remember, hear equals natural, without effort. Listen equals with effort, attention. 5. Say versus tell. Many learners mix these up. Say means to speak words. You don't need a direct object. Example: she said she was tired. Tell means to give information to someone. You need a person after it. Example: she told me she was tired. So, say something, tell someone something. 6. silent letters. No, doubt. In English, many words have silent letters. That means we write the letter, but we do not pronounce it. For example, the K in no is silent. We don't say kno, we say no. Example, I know the answer. The B in doubt is silent. We don't say doubt, we say doubt. Example, I have no doubt about your skills. Learning silent letters will make your English sound more natural. Great job! You just learned 6 important vocabulary points. Let's review quickly. Fewer versus less. Affect versus effect. Bring versus take. Hear versus listen. Say versus tell. Silent letters. No, doubt. Keep repeating these examples every day. The more you repeat, the more natural your English will become. Part 3. Listen and answer. Now it's time for some practice. I will ask you questions about the conversation between Tom, Anna, and me. After each question, you will have 2 seconds to think and answer out loud. Don't worry if you make mistakes. This is how we learn. Are you ready? Let's begin. Section 1. Easy questions. Yes or no. Question 1. Did Tom say, I ate less apples than yesterday? Yes, he did, but that was a mistake. The correct sentence is, I ate fewer apples than yesterday. Question 2. Is fewer used with countable nouns like apples and people? Yes, that's correct. We say fewer apples or fewer people. Question 3. Is affect a verb? No, affect is a noun. Affect is the verb. Question 4. Did Anna say less people came to the party? Yes, she did, but the correct way is fewer people came to the party. Question 5. Is the K in no silent? Yes, it is. We don't say kno, we just say no. Section 2. WH questions. Question 6. What mistake did Tom make when talking about apples? He said less apples instead of fewer apples. Question 7. Who asked about the difference between affect and effect? Anna asked that question. Question 8. What is a simple way to remember the difference between affect and effect? Affect is action, so it's a verb. Effect is the result, so it's a noun. Question 9. What trick did Emma teach to decide between me and John went or John and I went? Remove the other person. You would not say me went. You would say I went. So the correct sentence is John and I went. Question 10. In the conversation, what did Tom say incorrectly to his mom? He said, I said her that I was busy. That's wrong. The correct way is, I told her that I was busy. Question 11. What word did Anna pronounce in a strange way? Comfortable. The word was comfortable. The natural pronunciation is comfortable. Question 12. how do we usually pronounce restaurant in natural English? We say restaurant, not restaurant. Section 3, Understanding and Explanation. Question 13. Why do we say fewer people but less time? Because people are countable, so we use fewer. But time is uncountable, so we use less. Question 14. What is the main difference between bring and take? It's about direction. Bring means towards the speaker, and take means away from the speaker. Question 15. If you are at home and your friend is at school, which is correct? I will bring my book to school, or I will take my book to school. The correct answer is I will take my book to school because the direction is away from you, not towards. Question 16. What is the difference between hear and listen? Hear is passive. The sound just comes to your ears. Listen is active. You focus and pay attention. Question 17. Can we say, she said me she was tired? No, that's wrong. We must say, she told me she was tired, or she said she was tired. Question 18. Why do we say John and I went instead of me and John went? Because I is the correct subject pronoun. Me is an object pronoun, and we can't use it as the subject of the sentence. Section 4. Practice with sentences. Now, I will say a sentence. Your job is to decide, is it correct or incorrect? If it's wrong, say the correct version. Sentence 1. There are less chairs in this room than yesterday. Incorrect, it should be, there are fewer chairs in this room than yesterday. Sentence 2. The cold weather affects my mood. Correct. Good job. Sentence 3. The effect of good sleep is better focus. Correct. Sentence 4. Me and my sister went shopping. Incorrect. It should be, my sister and I went shopping. Sentence 5. Can you bring this letter to the post office? Incorrect in most cases. If the post office is away from the speaker, you should say, can you take this letter to the post office? Sentence 6. I hear music outside. Correct. Sentence 7. I listen music every day. Incorrect. We must say, I listen to music every day. Sentence 8. She said me that she was happy. Incorrect. The correct version is, she told me that she was happy, or she said that she was happy. Sentence 9. I know the answer. Correct. Remember, the K is silent. Sentence 10. He has no doubt about it. Incorrect. The B in doubt is silent. It should be, he has no doubt about it. Excellent work! You answered many questions and corrected many sentences. This kind of practice helps you check your understanding and makes your English stronger. Remember, first listen carefully, then answer in your own words. Finally, compare with the model answer. If you keep practicing like this, you will avoid these common mistakes and feel more confident in real conversations. Part 4. Shadowing Practice. Now it's time for shadowing practice. I will read the conversation again, one sentence at a time. After each sentence, you will have 2 seconds to repeat after me. Speak out loud. Don't be shy. This will train your mouth, your ears, and your brain. Let's begin. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hi, Emma. I'm good. I just had breakfast. I ate less apples than yesterday. Tom, listen carefully. Did you say less apples? Yes. Is that wrong? Yes, a little mistake. We use fewer with countable things, like apples. So, you should say, I ate fewer apples than yesterday. Oh, I always get confused. I usually say, less people came to the party. That's a very common mistake. Countable equals fewer. Uncountable equals less. So you should say, fewer people came to the party. But you can say, less time, less water. Got it. Fewer apples, fewer people. Less water, less time. Hey, Emma, I have another question. What's the difference between affect and effect? Great question. Affect is a verb. It means to change or influence. Effect is a noun. It means the result. For example, the weather can affect my mood. But the effect of good weather is happiness. Oh, so affect is action and effect is result. Exactly. Yesterday, I said, me and John went to the park. My friend corrected me. Your friend was right. We don't say me and John went. We say John and I went. But why? Quick trick. Remove the other person. You would not say me went to the park. You would say I went. So the correct sentence is John and I went. That's easy to remember. Emma, what about bring and take? I always mix them up. Bring means to carry something toward the speaker. Take means to carry something away from the speaker. Example, bring your homework to class. Example, take your trash out of the room. Oh, wow, it depends on the direction. That's tricky. One more. I often hear and listen. Are they the same? Not exactly. Hear is passive. It just happens. Listen is active. You pay attention. Example, I hear music outside. Example, I listen to music every morning. Yesterday, I told my mom, I said her that I was busy. She laughed. Yes, because it was a mistake. We tell someone something, but we just say something. Example, I told her I was busy. Example, I said I was busy. One more thing, pronunciation. The K in no is silent. We don't say cano. We just say no. The B in doubt is also silent. We don't say dalbt. We just say doubt. Comfortable is pronounced comf-ter-bull. Restaurant is pronounced rest-ront. Excellent work. You have repeated the whole conversation. This shadowing practice will help you sound more natural, more confident, and closer to real English speakers. Great job, my friend! You made it to the end of today's lesson. We talked about some of the most common English mistakes, like less versus fewer, affect versus effect, bring versus take, and even pronunciation traps like comfortable and restaurant. You practiced listening, speaking, and shadowing. And most importantly, you trained your brain to think in English, not in your native language. That is the real secret to fluency. Remember this. Mistakes are not something to be afraid of. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. Every time you say something wrong, you create an opportunity to grow stronger. The more you practice, the fewer mistakes you'll make, and the more confident you will feel. Here's your homework. Choose 2 mistakes from today's lesson that you often make. Write 3 sentences for each one. Read them out loud and practice with a friend or record yourself. If you do this daily, your English will improve faster than you imagine. Thank you so much for joining me today on ABC English Story. I'm so proud of you for investing your time in learning. Stay curious, stay positive, and keep practicing every day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who also wants to improve their English. Until next time, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep growing. Bye for now.